not sure how to start this video. I'm not sure how to start this video, but give yourself space. Give yourself space to be you. Give yourself space to just give yourself space to breathe. Don't think too much. Try not to think too much. Try not to go overboard. Try not to try new things. All right, start there. Try new things. Various of things that you can do. Different approaches, different methods, different combinations that you can really tune into yourself and bring more out of you. You can bring more out of you. You can bring more value. You can become more than you, or than what am I trying to say? You can become more than you see on a daily basis. You can become more than how you feel. You can become more than what you even believe in. Because I mean, how we can believe, it can go. It's optimistic from here. You got the universe is our homebound. You feel me? It's I have space to think however I want to think. The universe, as big as the universe, there's no limitations, there's no borderlines of this is how far you can think. No, I can think beyond the standpoint of thinking. I have the ability to do that through the grace of God. Grace. I have to have grace. I have to develop grace. I have to learn how to develop grace. I have to learn how to I'm learning. All right, I'm learning how to manage. I'm learning how to manage other people's time and manage my own time. I'm learning how to understand where things can come from or where it can go. I have an understanding that I don't live in a perfect world. I can make my world perfect, but I don't live in a perfect world. So I have to understand that. I have to acknowledge that. I have to give grace. Because if God give grace to me, I need to give grace to myself. I got to give myself space to be open for learning. I have to give myself space to acknowledge what needs to be acknowledged, understand what needs to be understood, and to tell you the truth, every day I'm gonna learn. Every day I'm gonna have to understand more and more and more and more and more. Even when I'm making this video, currently I'm understanding how things can go, will go, and should go. You know what I mean? Like I have to understand that. I have to understand that aspect. I understand that aspect. I'm understanding life. I'm understanding it all. We can get so caught up in our routine, our average daily routine, that we get so overwhelmed with the responsibilities, with the deadlines, new information that you gotta learn, new discipline that you gotta develop, new skills that you gotta We're getting overwhelmed day in and day out. How can we adapt? How can I adapt to that? I need to adapt to it. I need to adapt. I need to figure it out. I need to, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. That's the talk I be telling myself. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, new task. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Don't procrastinate. Let's go. Let's get it. Think about it. Own it. And do what you can. Do it right. Take your time. Do it right. Take your time. You're here for a reason. You have to adapt. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a little difficult. It's gonna be a challenge, but you got to adapt. Ask questions. Figure it out. Ask questions. We have to learn how to adapt. There's a goal. There's a common goal that we have to get to. There's a common goal that we have to get to. Everybody has a common goal. When you come out to the park, you have a common goal to get to. So when you think about all of this day in and day out, like every day, 24/7, it gets overwhelming to the point that we lose ourselves. We lose our control. We lose our way of thinking. Sometimes we don't have a good grip on it. And then when that happens, the outcome always comes after it. So it's like when that outcome happens, we tend to lose focus, we tend to lose ourselves, and then our flaws tends to come in. And then once that happens, the whole trajectory could change in that sense. Learn to be kind to yourself. Be kind. Be kind to yourself so you can be kind to others. Be kind to yourself to know that, hey, this is fucking challenging. This is really, by far, this is challenging as shit. But you have to be kind to yourself. You have to be kind. You have to be, come on, you are your own biggest fan. You can also be your own worst enemy too. Be kind to yourself. Be kind. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. I cannot control everything, but within my control, I ask God, if you can please give me the ability to do better. I may slip, I may fumble, but help me to pick back up, keep going. Help me to pick myself back up and keep going. What's the technique what's the form I have to go to endure this marathon? What's the form? Each marathon season, I'm going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Build the stamina up. You got to build it up. Be patient, because trial and error creates the better you. Because you learn. You have learning curves. You have, I messed up right here, so now I know next time. Okay? Sometimes you gotta mess up a couple times and be like, okay, now I really need to get it. So at that point, understand where you at. Give yourself grace. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. All right? Understand where you at. Okay, God, I'm here, and I got time to figure it out. I'm gonna give myself grace because I got this far. And that's where the kindness comes in. You can do this. You can encourage yourself. You can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I know I can do this. I don't know how to do this, but I'm gonna figure it out. Be patient. Okay. It's a lot of assignments that you gotta do with patience. Slow and steady wins the race. Get one task at a time, but do it with a sense of urgency, like to the point there is no return. Learn quickly, adapt to learning quickly. We gotta learn quickly. We gotta be on our feet. We gotta learn quickly. We gotta learn these things quickly, step by 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 step. Sometimes you gotta go back to go forward, and you keep on going forward. You keep on going forward. Okay, you gotta go back and pick something back up, and then keep going forward. Go forward. Go forward. Each day you gotta go forward. You gotta do more than you did yesterday. The reason why you slip is because you made a mistake. Mistakes happen. Trial and error. We're humans, so let's go. Let's focus. Create a plan, a weekly plan, then 2 weeks, and then a month, and stick to it. Be patient when life happens, and then pick yourself back up. And you may have to recalculate. You may have to recalculate, but let's go. Let's figure it out. Note to self. Let's figure it out.